everybody. We had like an inside daily candle setup on the SPY. We had an inside daily candle setup on QQQ and a couple of other ticker symbols as well. That's usually a sign of consolidation. What is the market consolidating for? Well, we got PPI tomorrow. PPI can be pretty volatile as well. We had CPI earlier this week on Tuesday. Now PPI tomorrow. Let's see. Well, let's see what the produced data for the producer is going to be, okay? But all I care about is will there be volatility, because I need some tradable moves, okay? We got to prepare for the potential moves. Inside daily candle setup. How do we trade that setup? Well, we watch for the breakout of the mother candle's range, okay? The mother candle is this green candle. Tuesday's candle, because Wednesday's candle is within the range of Tuesday's candle. That makes it the mother candle, and today's candle is the child candle. All right, you guys can Google about the inside candles setup and all that stuff if you want. But that would mean to be bullish, it would have to gap up or break above 417.4, or to be safe of 418. Okay, overall above 418, I am bullish. I'm still bullish as long as we're above this trend line. This trend line is up to 512.2 now. That's the breakdown level. Now if that breaks down, 511 and lower in play, I'm thinking we get, we can break this trend line down with high volume. Watch that volume indicator with some high volume, some panic. Oh yeah, then that's when I'll get bearish. But as of right now, it's still looking bullish. Follow through would be to clear 518 tomorrow. Can help from PPI do it. PPI can help push it down or push it up. Know the levels, know the setups, and just trade it unbiasedly. That's the tough part for a lot of you guys, is the unbiased part. Okay, you guys know the plan for SPY yet? You guys know the plan? We good for SPY. QQQ also has an inside candle setup. The range is a little bigger. 436.4 is the lower range, all the way up to 444. All right, guys. Yeah, and once again, look, it bounced off that 439 level. So some follow through, because it did pull back compared to yesterday. Bears follow through would be to break down 439. And look, the low is at 436.4. So to break down the mother candle's low, is going to break down that level to be bearish and put lower targets in play. This would be a swing tradable move, in my opinion. But if we break above 443 and, of course, 444, that's the mother candle's high, we are bullish, guys. We could get more upside incoming. All right, guys, trade it. Please trade it unbiasedly. All right, we clear 444. We go up to 445, 446.5, 448, and 450. New all-time high there, possibly. Okay, trade it unbiasedly. To the upside, to the downside, don't matter. Trade with the traps, trade with the trends. Why is that so hard for so many people? I don't understand. Anyways, NVDA, it's consolidating here. Looks like it's trying to put in a lower high. If it can stay below 907.8, stay bearish on NVDA. If we break down 904, 902, and 900, of course, we could drop a lot lower, down to 898, maybe all the way down to 892.2. That's the fib level. Now keep in mind, if this is a trend and the trend is bearish with lower highs and lower lows, then we could be going for that lower low to the downside, which means it could drop even lower than 884ish, maybe all the way down back to 880 or something like that. Okay, to negate that bearish sentiment, it has to break above 907.8. That would recapture a fib level and break out this yellow trend line. We could possibly pop all the way up to 915.5ish or higher. I have the next fib level at 923.4 and the next strong sell zone around 931ish. All right, that's NVDA. Tesla, I told everybody. Uncle Charles told everybody that the Tesla was chopping, and if we can finally break down 175, that would be bearish. If we break above 183.7, that would be bullish. I even wrote it in my Discord. The general lean, Tesla, below 175, bearish. So if you bought calls, you did not follow my plan. You went against me. You went against my recommendation. Okay, I told everyone to be bearish below 175, and look what happened. Look at that beautiful red candle. Beautiful. All right, so resistant now is at 170, 172, 173.5, and 175. I'm overall bearish below 175 because that is the breakdown of the chop. Remember when we had that chop up here, and then we finally broke it down and led to more downside? Similar situation when we chopped over here, broke down the the support. All right, so overall bears below 175. We possibly could drop a lot lower. Next fib level is at 166.6ish. And if that level fails, we could drop a lot lower down to 160 or 158. Okay, only bullish if 175 recaptures. Okay, don't act like you ain't know. Here is IWM. Still levels, levels are still the same. 206 and 207.5 needs to clear. All right, to be bearish, 203 and 202 would break down the trend line now because it's sloping up. So below 202, bears would be in control. 198.8 or lower would be in play. But yeah, bears would be in control, so we could get a lot more downside if this trend line breaks. But above 207.5, possibly previous high at 210ish, or maybe break above it for a new high. Here is Apple. It's pulling back. Once again, trying to bounce off that macro level fib level around 171ish. It's going to have to break it down. 171 is in 170. Break those down, it will be bearish, okay? Is it trying to set up for it? Possibly, but we need confirmation. Don't just jump the gun. We could always bounce and recapture 172 and 173.5. If that does, this is a bear trap, and we are likely heading up higher. This could be a higher low. All right? So if it breaks down 171 to 170 zone, we're dropping, going for a lower low. If we recapture 172 and 173.5, we're bouncing possibly higher to a higher high based on this price candle pattern here. All right, here's AMD still pulling back. If it breaks down 194, 192 and 190, the pullback's going to be a lot deeper. We still got lots of gaps. There's a gap at 176s. There's this gap that aligns with my fib level at 164. Lots of gaps. For me to trust the bounce, gotta recapture previous loss levels. 196 or recapture 200. That'll put 202 or higher in play. I'll trust the bounce above 202. All right. Amazon bounced up a little bit. All right, still didn't quite clear that 177 level. If it does, 176 a new all-time high in play. Excuse me. If it does, then 179, the new all-time highs would be in play. Okay, I'll switch back to bearish below 174.5. That will break down my orange trend line and push us lower. Well, 171.5 would be in play, but we could go lower than that, I think. Netflix stalling a bit, maybe running out of strength. If it gaps down or break down 607 tomorrow, that's bearish. We could get a pullback back below 500, maybe back down to 595. Okay, but if we clear 616, very likely we're going to head up back to 625ish. All right, here is Google. It broke out of this orange trend line, but it's not very convincing because we have this nice little wick here, selling pressure from this the 142.3ish level. Didn't quite hit it, but around that zone, that's a fib level. So if it can clear that level, 142.5, I'll round it to 142.5. Maybe I'll be bullish and trust this breakout, okay? Otherwise, if we break back below 138, it's going to get bearish. That's a false breakout. We could go for a lower low, which could send us actually down to 129 to the 126 zone. All right, guys? Microsoft, it tried to gap out. It tried to go for the gap up, but, there was profit taken, okay? As long as below 415.7, it's not a breakout just yet. If bears want to show follow through, they need to break down 414 and 412, and that could push us a lot lower, maybe back all the way down to 47.5. And below 47.5 will be a breakdown of this trend line, so bears will take control there. But if we break above 415.77, that is a breakout. Okay, we could go test 418 or 420 plus, okay? Meta inside candle setup as well. It's gonna have to clear 502.3 for more upside. 506, 512 or higher would be in play, okay? Now support's at 493.7, 491, and the mother candles lows at 484.7. If those levels fail, all of them, bearish, we're dropping a lot lower, maybe down to 479 or 473ish. Okay, and here is Bitcoin. More upside is recapture the 71.7k level, battling at the 73.1k level. If that level clears, guys, trade it unbiasedly, even if it's crypto. If that level clears, 74.3k, 75.5k, and 77.2k are in play. All right. Breakout invalidated if it drops below 71.7k. And if it drops below and break below 69.3K, bruh, we are about to get a deeper pullback on Bitcoin. I kid you not. All right, here is the dark pool. Dark pool order 1.6 billion at 516.89 and 1.8 billion at 515.9. All right, so 2 dark pool levels to watch for tomorrow. All right, let's look at the option flow. It's overall bullish for SPY. It's bearish for QQQ. IWM is bearish as well. Here is NVDA. It's bullish. This one's always bullish, huh? Tesla is bearish. Okay, Tesla's bearish. IWM is bearish. Oh, I checked that already. Why do I always check it twice? Apple is bullish. AMD is bearish. Uh-oh. AMD is bearish. That's interesting. Netflix is bullish. Google is bullish. Google with the L is bullish. Here's Meta. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't even get to Bitcoin yet. Beto. Come on, work. Sorry, guys, it don't work again. Next time I'll try to go slower, but y'all gotta understand it's the end of the day. I'm tired. And it's not that I'm trying to rush it, but I'm trying to move at a certain pace, and this thing always malfunction. I'm telling you, I'm about to switch service. This cheddar flow is ticking me off. Anyways, guys, you guys have a great evening. Peace.